Hello everyone. Now, much like most 40K fans, I've given a lot of thoughts to the origins and the workings of the Tyranids. Now, thinking about the dynamic of the Tyranid, I came to a big 40K conclusion. Now, I may be a little bit out on the limb, so let me know what you think. Now, let me lay this out for you. The way that most creatures move, especially a more, shall we say, hive mind like organism, or something that's more insect like, your hive fleets that we see may and likely are just the tip of the iceberg. There is likely a supermassive main Tyranid force that has yet to meet the galaxy. Looking at galactic space around our galaxy, things are fairly limited. We have the Andromeda Galaxy, we have the Trapezius Galaxy, we also have many other smaller ones. Now, the interesting thing about the Andromeda, the Milky Way, and the Trapezius, in around 5 billion years, are all going to come together into one giant super galaxy. So, that's an interesting astronomical fact. But that also shows us that these are the two largest places that the Tyranids could have come from and also nom-nommed. So one of these two galaxies, if the Tyranids are a local group phenomenon, came from one of these two places. Now, Tyranids could be more massive than any of us ever could imagine. But you're going to have your scouts, your outriders, come in first. And we have seen that the Tyranids have exchanged genetic materials. It seemed like Tyranids were fighting Tyranids. Well, why? Because they're trying to get a perfect sampling of the galaxy. Now, it's likely after the Tyranids got the perfect sampling of the galaxy, when that main force comes in, they'll devour the tendrils of the Hive fleets. I mean, they'll annihilate them all, and then they'll absorb all that information, all that genetic material, all that combat experience, and then the galaxy absolutely positively does not stand a chance. You know, once again, I see doom upon us all. It would definitely be a scenario of everyone would have to fight the Tyranids. There wouldn't be any way around it, and it would be another near hopeless battle. Now, I have given thoughts of the Emperor and the Emperor's grand plan, and this may be one of the things that the Emperor, upon a return, is going to thwart. Now, a part of my fan fiction, this premise right here is also going to be a part of my fan fiction story. Because the more I think about it, the Hive fleets, as massive as they seem to be, are likely just scouts. Because before an invasion of the galaxy, there's going to have to be a massing of forces. Well, the Hive fleets, the tendrils even, they come out from the Hive fleets. Well, likely the Hive fleets themselves are nothing more than a tendril of this main force that will be coming in. The question is when? Now, for the hope of the entire Imperium, it will be on the return of the Emperor. Now, fortunately, we have seen that the Necrons can understand what a greater good is. Now, hopefully they'll come in where the Tau are, and they will fix that little red wagon, and we can at least have a silver lining in all this. Sorry, Tau fans. But yes, that's my thought, is I think that we are just seeing the tip of an iceberg. And underneath the water, in the depths of space, there is a much bigger creature coming in. And I can envision a scenario of where the Tyranids just peel off. You know, it seems like the Tyranid menace is taken care of, but in reality, they'll have just gone back to the main force to be assimilated. And then when that main force hits the galaxy, you know, it's just game over, man. The only people that's going to be having fun after that one's the orcs. But I think that this could be a scenario in the future of Warhammer 40k post Emperor Return. Because I thought, well, what could they do after the Emperor? And then I sat down and thought about it. And the lore is deep enough to where I think they could keep an active Emperor in adventures for a long, long time. And it would be nice to see Big E fleshed out. Well, that's my thought, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a good night, everyone.